Okay. All right, my bad. I'm under the slight influence of a very tasty Sauvignon Blanc white. So I feel pretty good on my way in process and the condensation of just in case you guys want to know. Hope welcome to another episode of DDD Fill in the Blanks algorithm, where you and me connect dots. Now, today's episode, I'll talk about the God process. So, when we think of the word God, it's not to be confused with some old guy in the sky that judges you for masturbating. No, it's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the source, the creator, the creation itself with no gender, just creation. Simple. Right? So we'll just make it simple and call it source. Origin of all. What happens is this origin expounds from itself and it becomes a form of thought or information. This information condenses into what we call, on the earth plane, what we would call light. So it goes from source to light. As this light travels and condenses, it becomes a form of vibration. As this vibration condenses, it becomes, it becomes sound, and then it becomes vibration. I'm trying to find a place to park. That's why it kind of threw me off, right? So it goes from light to sound to vibration, and then I'm parking somewhere I ain't supposed to park at. I hope I don't get towed. And as it condenses further, it becomes physical. This physical manifestation over time becomes you and me, people. Now, there's a whole lot of steps in between vibration to people, but light and sound are the same thing. When light slows down, it becomes sound. Sound eventually becomes vibration. Vibration eventually becomes people, or what we call the physical realm. As a physical being, right? You, me, whatever. Our duty and our mission is to return back to source for the most part, because it's a cycle. Unless you break the cycle, different video. So your job is to return back to what you call God, right? How do you do that? How do you do that? You do that by understanding the process of condensation. Just like how you boil a pot, the steam condensates and becomes water. Same thing with this. The source is God. It condensates to become light, which condensates to become sound, vibration, you. That's the process. To return back to God, you reverse it. You start with the physical part of you called the basal part of the brain. It's spelled basal. It's the brain inside of the brain. This is where you find your hippocampus, your pituitary, your pineal, etc., etc. Oh, I know. Oh, I hope this ain't his parking space. He gonna be hot. Somebody finna be hot. Gotta make this fast. So, the basal part of your brain. You reverse the process. You have to vibrate from sound to go in reverse. So meditation, this is why your mantras are important. That's why your mudras are important, because you're tying the physical realm and sound together to reverse the process. Once you lock into the basal part of the brain through meditation, then you start to go back into the thought forms, and then you start to travel back into the light form. This is where thought is. Thought is in the light realm. And that's how you make your way. Oh, shit. This is how you make your way back to what you want to call God. This entire process is very much the proof that you and God are the same. Okay, it's not a source that's outside of you. You are what God is. Now, not saying that you are the creator. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you are part of that condensation which we call God, you know. Keep that in mind. So anytime that you're going through a tribulation, having a hard time, having an issue, having a problem, remember, you are what you seek. You are God. That whole condensation is you. You're taught in religion that it's a lot of separation. And that's not necessarily true. You are the entirety of everything that you try to tap into. The angels, the archangels, all of that. That is you. So just keep that in mind. I had to learn this lesson, so I thought that as I learned it, that I should share it. So I did. I hope you guys enjoy your evening. Have a good time. Enjoy life. Learn lessons. Do not take anything for granted, and love people. Peace.